Hello, my YouTubers. Welcome to the Maple Leaf pregame show before they take on the New York Rangers. I'm gonna take you guys to the pregame conference.
Let's say I'm a biology student working on a research paper for school. As I work, I incorporate research from websites to support my
What's the challenge they pose here?
You know, I haven't watched them, so I don't really know what they're doing. But I feel like their good guys are playing really well. So yeah, probably gotta stay on those guys. And I mean, I think their goalie's been playing good too.
William, you have 10 points in 10 games at MSG. What is it about this place that you like playing in?
No, I mean, special. Growing up here a little bit, my dad played here, so it's always fun to come to this rink for sure every year.
Was there a memorable moment playing here in the past?
Nothing that I can put my finger to anyway.
Not one sticks out.
No.
Okay.
What was that like yesterday to be on the ice for JT's 1000?
Yeah, it was pretty wild. I mean, kind of felt like before the draw that it was going to happen, so everybody was so fired up that it did. I mean, initially I didn't know that it hit his skate, so but once the Sally started to happen, you kind of understood that it hit his skate, so it was lots of fun.
What do you think has been working with your line?
I think, yeah, we've been working hard, and I mean, getting pucks back on the forecheck and creating opportunities that way, and having also a good rush game whenever we get those chances.
Did your dad make the trip?
No.
Why not?
Yeah, he's busy. He's got 4 other kids to take care of. Can't just be watching me all the time.
What is this trip like, though, with all the dads? What's the energy like?
Yeah, it's always lots of fun having these kinds of trips and having them alongside us, and I mean, seeing the day-to-day when we go on the road.
What have you been seeing of Austin lately?
Yeah, I mean, how many shots did he have last game? He's ripping the puck, I mean, hitting posts and stuff, so I mean, he's playing great.
What kind of challenge do you expect from the Rangers coming off a big win over LA, a pretty good team?
Yeah, you know, they've been playing well this year. You know, they're in the standings for a reason, and good special teams. We got a tall task tonight, but looking forward to the challenge.
What was it like to share in John's moment last night?
Yeah, really special. You know, with the dads here, and just the way, you know, last second goal to, you know, get us a point at least, and obviously in his old building, it was you know, an overall a cool moment for him.
Getting to know John and seeing the work that he puts in, you're not surprised at all that he's been doing it for as long as he has at the level he has?
No, I mean, Mr. Consistent every year, he's performing, and you know, just learn a lot from him, just, you know, how he takes care of himself and his drive throughout practice, and just really just driving this group every single day. It's pretty special for a guy like that to get rewarded with 1,000 points. Very well deserving.
Considering Joseph's injury, how important do you think it is for the team to have a guy like Martin Jones, you know, available right now?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's been around in a long time. He's been in this league for a long time. Last year, you know, I think over 20 wins. So he's obviously a very good goaltender, and just gives us the confidence for, you know, whatever goal we have back there with, you know, the depth that we have in this group. It's definitely important to have.
He made the trip to Sweden. I know he's been on the road with you guys a bit now. What have you gotten to know about him as a person?
Yeah, he's an awesome guy. You know, even going back to when we went up to Muskoka, he was in my golf group early on, and he's a good golfer. But just overall good guy. We have some mutual friends too from Vancouver. So yeah, just an awesome guy.
He went low on the round?
No, he was low in the round. Yeah, he did. We didn't know he was that good of a golfer, and me and Bert took him on, and him and Mitch on, and I think they took us down that day.
How do you think he's feeling, maybe, if he's getting his first start with your team tonight?
I'm not too worried about him. He's done it a lot in his career, so I'm sure he's anxious for the opportunity, frankly, and just to go out and prove his game.
What was it like for you having William back as a D partner too?
Yeah, it was good. I played with him, just, you know, we kind of bounced pairs around a little bit last night, but frankly, I'm comfortable with all of us on the back end. Whoever I'm playing with, we have good communication. You know, being sick especially, it's kind of tough coming back. So I thought he looked good, and you know, looking forward to tonight and whatever the pairs are.
What kind of a test will it be against the Rangers tonight?
Yeah, I think. Like I mentioned earlier, their special teams have been really good this year. So one, stay out of the box and don't put their power play on the ice. But their top group's been pretty good, and keep an eye on who's on the ice, and you know, just win your shift and really just play these guys hard.
What makes Panarin in particular difficult to defend?
Super shifty. Even though he's playing that offside of his, if he can make any pass, he's obviously an elite goal scorer. So just trying to take away his time and space like any other, really good player in this league is important.
Is your dad on the trip?
Brother.
Okay.
Yeah, my dad's been on a few, so my brother went on this one, so it's been great to spend some time with him and have him experience the grind of a year.
Has he mentioned any moments that have stood out to him that you're allowed to share with us?
No, I think he just enjoyed the whole experience, meeting all the other dads and some brothers on this trip and mentors, and coming to New York and seeing MSG is definitely cool. Taking a picture out there, it's been really fun.
Is there a moment where you've met one of your teammates' dads and there's kind of been a moment where you're like, oh my gosh, that totally connects with the son?
I don't know, maybe John's dad, I guess. He's one that I guess points out or sticks out to me. Just we had a little meeting in there and seeing the video of him celebrating last night. He seems kind of like a quiet guy like John too, but I think there's definitely you see some resemblances throughout the group that it's pretty clear that they're relatives.
They're coming off of.
Well, it's more so just how they've been over the course of the season, I'd say. Obviously, they got things going really well here this season, and lots to be aware of. Their 5-on-5 game, but really even their special teams. Special teams and goaltending clearly have been real difference makers for them. So that's an area we've got to be conscious of. But again, we'll just focus on our group. But certainly, there's things to be aware of on the other side.
Assuming Martin goes tonight?
Correct, yes.
What do you think this means to him, the fact that he's been patient and he's getting an opportunity now?
Yeah, I'm sure he's excited for it. But I just think he's a veteran goalie that, isn't going to get too phased or too excited or anything like that. He's just going to be ready to go out and play and take advantage of his opportunity.
How do you think the 10, 12 minutes against the Senators just helped him rather than, going in for his very first start tonight with the Leafs?
Yeah, I'm sure it helps. Probably, if anything, it would just be seeing NHL shots and the NHL reads and all those kind of things. That would be where I would say that it would help. Other than that, just rely upon the things that he's done to prepare throughout his career. I think that's the beauty of having a veteran goaltender. So we're going to need him to be good tonight, but most importantly, the group in front of him's got to do a job.
What can you tell about just the decision to put him tonight and Ilya last night?
Really, just kind of going off the backs of Sammy coming off a shutout and trying to build momentum for him. We debated it coming into this 3 games and 4 night set here and how that would look, and you kind of had gone back and forth, but usually you kind of wait to see how the first game goes, which was Nashville, and because of how that game went, we thought it was more important to somewhat of a light workload to just kind of keep him going versus giving him the extra day to be more ready on the back-to-back here. So that was really it. In terms of Jones, didn't think it really mattered with the decision for him. It was more about Ilya.
You juggled some of the defensive pairs on the bottom end. Was that just William getting adjusted to playing his first game back in a while? Or?
Yeah, and then obviously, the way the first period went, we were having a real hard time getting the puck moving out of our zone. So just trying to mix things up a little bit there. It'll be more of the same here tonight. We're still at this point unsure what our lineup will look like. Quite honestly, both on forward and defense, we've got some guys a little banged up, some new guys sick. So we've got some things to manage here today that we'll sort through the rest of the afternoon.
How do you think William has changed the dynamic of late for Austin?
I think Austin has changed the dynamic for Austin. I think he's just playing with way more authority, shooting the puck way more. I think that's really it. William, no matter where he plays, is going to do his thing. But I really think Austin has just really decided that he's just going to be more assertive in his play offensively, and I think that's really what we've seen. I thought they were, even in the first period last night, I thought they were a real bright spot for us that kind of got us going. But yeah, I think just the way that Austin's on his toes more, he's attacking the net, he's shooting the puck, he's working to get it back. That's really where I think Austin comes to life.
Is that kind of what you were envisioning a few weeks ago, just in getting him to shoot the puck?
Yeah, just I think. He's always trying to make a play, and he's trying to find people and create offense for others. I think that's an area he wants to continue to grow in is his playmaking abilities. But I think he's such a driver for our team, and we need him to keep the other team honest and keep the goaltender honest. And I think there's a lot of things that come off of teams being concerned about him.
Do you know what the safest investment in the world right now is? Because it's not stocks, real estate, or crypto. It's actually on